As you guys can probably imagine, I play a lot of unreleased games. Some I unfortunately can't show here for a while, but fortunately there are some that I can finally show to you guys. One of them is Grabe, a game from a Philippine dev called Thompson Dewey and his daughter. Grabe is a passion project, but more than that, this is something entirely new and possibly a new style of beat 'em up game that I think it's very welcome. In this small preview, I will tell you why I think Grabe may be something really special and can possibly change the genre landscape when it releases. Oh, and before I forget, hi, I am Savino, and this is the Flying Kick. First of all, you guys must have in mind this is an alpha build, so bugs are bound to happen. Even though I edited the video, some may have escaped my attention. But what's Grabe? Well, the full name of the game is Grabe 4x4 and here everything is made in groups of 4. For starters, you have here 4 different basic attacks, a frontal punch and kick and a back punch and kick. You also have 4 different aerial attacks, 4 different throws, a 4 direction dodge and obviously 4 special moves. But I hear you ask, isn't that redundant? Well, no, absolutely not. What really makes everything useful and more important is the differential of this game is that your enemies can always block 2 of your moves. And the moves they can block change constantly as if they were anticipating certain strikes because they know your fighting style. This creates a unique dynamic in the game and gives it a feeling of unpredictability. You never know what moves your enemy can block next and you have to adapt all the time, picking the right buttons at the right time. It also works the same with your throws. If you try a move that your enemy is anticipating, he will strike you first, hard and with no mercy, freeing himself from your grip and counter-attacking. You also need to use a lot of aerials and dodge here to strike enemies that can block your 2 frontal attacks. As for your specials, you have a one-hit kill move that must have the bar filled first. You have your desperation move, which is given to you by those yellow stars scattered through the level, where you can perform a roundhouse kick or a ground stomp if you use it while you're in the air. And finally you have the Grabe mode, earned by collecting red orbs in the level. Here, in this mode, you will be able to hit your enemies no matter what, and you will become unblockable for a short span of time. This will be your go-to move with bosses, so I recommend saving them for that because the bosses in this game are able to block all your moves and you have to tire him first before being allowed to hit them. But to be honest, the boss can become pretty easy to kill with this Grabe mode activated, but the dev is looking for ways where it can become more challenging without taking the feeling of power from the player.
Grabe mode!
You can see in this footage that I'm beating the heck out of the boss, which I have to say feels great, but it needs some tweaks here. This demo I'm playing now will be soon available for everyone to try, and guys, seriously, you should try this one because it's completely different from everything we played so far, and we could use a breath of fresh air in the genre. When available, don't forget to send the dev all your feedbacks. He's an awesome guy and I'm pretty sure he will be super happy to read everything you have to say. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little preview of this awesome game. And tell me in the comments if you guys want more previews like this, because I have a few more games that I could talk about here. Leave your comment below and I will be back with the review of these 2 books at the beginning of the next week. And a few more things that I'm planning. I hope you all have an awesome day. I see you all pretty soon and remember, keep it up.
no!